Welcome to Edutainment for Us. I hope you spend a nice day today, and I hope you are you. You know, some people don't want to be themselves. They want to pretend. They want to hide the reality. They want to seem good when the situation does not allow you to be good. This you have declared. You go for me, I go for you. If vice is applying, I apply vice. Virtues apply, virtues. Hey, don't tell me that I have to be this or I have to be that. And therefore, guys, I'm back here to do a critical analysis. And when I say people are pretending to be this, it's because that is what I've seen. If you are seeing otherwise, you go to your YouTube channel and say that they are not. But don't come for me and tell me, oh, you like gossiping, you like whatever. Gossip must continue. Even you who are defending, you are gossiping. What is gossip? Gossip is talking about things about others. Whether you are talking positively or negatively, all of that is gossip, right? Yeah, so say whatever you want, but critical analysis must continue. And some of us, we don't just want to, smear the ego, or we call it massaging the ego. We want to go with the truth. And that is why truth is very bitter, by the way. When you always stand with truth, you have very few, even friends to count on. Even family members always know you'll stand by the truth. Of course, at some point in our lives, we find ourselves maybe saying the opposite because of survival. But in most situations, you must stand by the truth, because if that is what it is, you can see with your naked eye. Why should I look for goggles, guys? I don't have to. I don't have time to actually hide the truth just because I have to survive. I know I might really struggle on this YouTube channel because I stand by that. But it doesn't matter. However long it will take, I know it will take me where I have to go to. Of course, schools have opened. Today we had a first meeting. And I don't currently like my place of job. I would actually pray so hard that God gives me another different setting, because I just feel like I can't pretend. And I always know that once you targeted me, you will always target me. There is nothing I can do that will convince you to be otherwise, you see? So, let me be me. You be me? Yeah. So, as we go on with this banker, the reality is out there. DEE MWANGO has finally speeded her wedding because she knows she has to capitalize on this absence of Rocio. We know very well she has never been a friend to Rocio. She has declared so many times she cannot account for her happiness. Whatever is happening, I'm not so sure about this aspect of separation, but looking at on trending today did a video to show us the closet of Marww. Hey, guys, hey, reactors don't sleep. And for your information, reactors are the only people who watch somebody's video from the beginning to an end. They don't skip because they have to get the details. If they skip, they have gotten what they wanted. And Marww always says they are greedy, they want to make views over everything, they want to cheat. But I think all that they say is lies. Some of the things they have said, they have come out true, and sometimes they have come to reveal. Now some people are there asking, why do you talk about them? Do you always want to see negatives about them? No, we don't want to see negatives about them. And that is why we keep talking about them, because when we see negatives, when we see lies, when we see deception, they are like, come back to the road and tell us the reality. When we see them actually faking things, we are questioning them to be real. Yeah, so DEE MWANGO actually came up to say that she's doing her wedding because of herself, not because of her parents. That's a lie. I'm telling you, that is a lie. She's doing because of YouTube. People have been pressuring her to do a wedding. How many of you can agree with me? Actually, if you agree with me, drop a comment. This is pretense. I've seen DEE MWANGO coming up so many times in her videos, and her people telling her, please, just get married, please, get married, please. You are getting old. Some of them have even proposed to have her. If you remember the videos after she had this guy in Mombasa, they started pressing her. Then she had this live stream with her brother. Her brother reminding her that sometimes if you delay, you get off shelf. Yes. So those people who are speaking now, you are so proud, you're thinking that there is success ahead. And you are thinking that she's doing it for herself. You be lied to, not us. I can't be lied to. She's not doing it because of herself. She's doing it because of the pressure from her, whatever they call the team. She is doing it because of the pressure from her team. And also because she thinks maybe out of that she will make views. Who knows? Of course, views are what we hunt for here, all of us. So don't lie to us that she's choosing herself. It is her choice. Why did she keep jumping from this person to this and that? If this is the real, like some of you are saying we are suffocating. Who suffocates? Why should I suffocate for anybody? We are here for fun. We are here to make content. We are here to react. And just tell the truth as it is. There is no element of envy. Is she our relative? She is not. She's just any other person on internet like the other people we talk about. Personally, I do reaction towards politics and social life, and I talk about a lot of people. But some of you, when you come to watch, you only are attracted by our titles. And you come for us because you've seen our titles. Why do you come? If it doesn't bother you, if it is okay with DEE MWANGO, if she's okay with her life, if she's making it, why do you come about attacking us? Relax. Relax. Sit away if you want to. But if you come by, listen to our agenda and go away. You can advise her if you can. My goodness. So, Bambruski, did you see how nuts Marww is coming? Marww is going nuts, actually. And that is why people are going for a show. We have no problem whether she wants to roam around Europe. It is her choice. Even us, in our own lives, we have choices we make, whether they are crazy or not. And some people have to stand them. Whether they lead us up or down, it is our choice, okay? And you are free to talk about it. You are free to talk about all those choices we make if you want to. Who stopped you? So why would you want us to all be behind it, celebrating that a wedding has been announced and not even analyze the rings, not analyze the boyfriend emotions, not analyze the places where she was proposed? Yeah, of course, some of you are saying that people are proposed in churches, they are proposed on bridges. But then, why did you know about it? You knew about it because it is something happening that is funny or unique or absurd, okay? Just like the Githeri wedding. It was very funny. That is why it was highlighted. So you should even appreciate that people are talking about DEE MWANGO and asking about the ring. Because she exposed that. When I start something, people should understand it fully. So reactors are just there pushing her to give more. And of course, when she gives more, it also comes back to you have something to talk about. So appreciate that these people have been talking so that you get what to talk about. Because most of you wouldn't have what to talk about if these reactors were not there. For example, if NT cannot come about and talk about the crazy shit that we saw Marww exposing online about Angogutu. If we don't see the reactors coming up and exposing Gintu and Gati Africa, or exposing that is Mayugno or NICO BUDA, or whoever it is, Nasto, count many of them, what would you be talking about, you people? Would you just be praising and worshipping? And I'm so sure most of you don't watch DEE MWANGO's videos. You don't. Let's say the truth. You only go to the reactors channels and listen to them, then you say something about what they said. You don't go about to watch even DEE MWANGO herself. You don't go to watch that is Rosho or Marww or Devi Jr. or is it Masubo or Gintu. You only watch after you look at what reactors have done, and you watch just parts, skipping. But the reactors whom you call negative, naysayers or whatever, are the ones who watch the entire video. So shame on you. Shame on you. Anyway, let me see what our sister Oti said that Rosho has indeed left because her closet is empty. When you compare to the time Rosho was in the villa and now after she left, it's empty. And I just want to bring you to the attention. Let's see. Do you think she has really left? For me, I'm so skeptical about it. I believe she is coming back. This lady is not done with Marww. You know, she's not done with Marww. Why? She has not actually had her objective of the villa growing up to the level she wants. She still has attachments because the sponsors will still bring money. She will have free travels and what have you. So in my view, I don't think she has gone forever. Maybe she has just gone to prepare a place, as they say, prepare a place for me, my father's house, you know. But then maybe it's just a lay ground. Later on, she may have to go later, but not now. Anyway, let's go to this video. What I wonder is why Marww is behaving such in a crazy way. Yesterday, when he was actually dramatizing something to do with Ogutu, how he can tune in women, talking about jiggy jiggy and waga waga and about conjugal whatever. It sounded very crazy for me. He was more like shitting. I was like, what the hell is this? You know, Marww talking about the uncle in that form. I was like, I switched off. I didn't even finish the video. I only watched later on Neo Trends to realize that he kept even showing the fingers at the back, you know, showing that he has gone out for bedroom matters. And I was like, what the hell is this? What has come over Marww? Rosho, please come back because your man is becoming crazy. He is turning nuts. And funny enough, people like Judy Moyo Harris and the likes, they're just there celebrating, saying Marww is a clean heart, Marww is this, Marww is that. Anyway, we'll be going to check on the today's live stream. But before that, let's check on this closet aspect by OT.
Kijana ya baba maisha very cozy, beautiful. It's very cozy, very cozy, very nice. What is in the closet on the right hand side? Wait, first I give you this one. I can give you. Let us look at it nicely. Where? How do we put this one so that I am here at the down part? Ha! Welcome to the walk-in closet. Okay. Look at how that place was packed. On your right, Muratore's shoes from down, 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 and then from the third one, from down, I can see Roro's Zara white sandals that were big, that she wanted to wear in London, that she didn't. They were too big for her. Then I can see her black pair of shoes at the end. In fact, afterward, on the picture, the first line that is just beneath two shoes, the next one is Muratore. Then from Muratore's up is Rorosita, all the way, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up is Rorosita.
So guys, that is what reactors do. They dig out what you expose to show it. And they don't do it because they're envious or they hate you. Just like I would read your book, I don't even know who the hell you are. And then I'll go analyze it and say that this book, it's good at this level. But, of course, because I'm critical, I want you to improve. I'll tell you this and this and this and that and that. I'll give you 10 negatives so that you go add value. And actually, as a writer, I understand. When I write books and people tell me that, without just dismissing my work, then I get to congratulate them. I will only hate that you tell me things that I can't actually see as a foul. But when you tell me about the foul, like spelling, there is a problem here. This book has really had a wrong material. The binding is not well done. The pagination, I'll take it. Is it not a negative? It's a negative. So you tell me that negative too, so that I make it a positive. So Marww, you are being told that closet was full. Now it's empty. What does it mean? Did you realize? Did you realize that it's now empty? Did you realize? Let's go to the empty closet anyways. Let's go to the empty closet anyways.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity.
Mura, did you confirm if your travel commando jacket is gone? She has gone with your star. Here we say ameenda na nyota yako. Hey bro, is your travel commando jacket present? just from the outlook before we go in, is this, what is this? If you remember, because the camera was here for the whole time, on your left, where I am, just above me, were those bags and lotions and all the PR packages, everything gone. Look at the closet, guys. This is what I wanted to see since they came and said, oh, Donna, slept with me, Toto, you don't know when they're coming back. If I saw her clothes, then it's a sure bet. Maybe she's going to come back, because, I mean, if your clothes are, you don't have to come back even though you leave
All
some
right,
clothes.
guys.
At least some. Some will
All
give
right,
me.
guys, on trending was there, actually showing us the closet, something I had not even thought of. My good God. So what do you think up to there? The closet is empty. Do you really believe that Arosho would carry everything just like that and then come back again with the full package? And this is somebody who has money. She is able to travel and buy some, and she doesn't have to carry the entire closet like clothes. How do you live with the entire clothes? Surely. But anyway, because the positive reactors want us to say she's coming back, we can tell them she is, and if she comes back, we will not have any regrets to make. Or if she comes back, of course, we have to understand why. Maybe life became too hard in Argentina because her parents said that Argentina is not easy. Life is hard economically, okay? So she might arrive there and realize, oh my God, it is just as easier in the villa because money is coming through donatos, money is coming from left to right. I'm not spending as much. Marww is the one spending. But then, hey, the miser he is, I don't know whether he spent that much. Anyway, it is what it is. Now, guys, Marww did a live stream today. And do you know what he did in the live stream? Not a live stream as such, but a video. While doing the video, he tried to show us around. Of course, he went to grandma's place. He bought some stuff. He went around to warn the boys about leaving the machete. What surprised me is that Marww was actually suggesting that Brian should go, agreeing, not suggesting. He was agreeing with this guy, Daniel, that this guy, MOSEGESO, and Brian should go back to school on Monday. Guys, people have opened school from today, which is Monday. And now Marww agrees with Brian, with this guy, Daniel, agrees with Daniel that the two boys should go back to school on Monday. Academicians in the house, hello. I don't know what you think about that. Personally, as an educationist, I don't think that's right. If the rules say that the child should stay up to Monday, it's okay. But if it's only you people who are deciding, it's unfortunate. Remember, this guy Brian was at home the entire, 6 months last year before people donated and he went back to school. And I think term 3 was too short. I think he went for 3 or 4 weeks before he closed. So this boy should be made to understand that being in school for the longest time possible is beneficial. But Marww is not making efforts to do that. So even though he's paying fees, is it all about paying fees? Is it all about getting new books? Is it all about uniforms? No. Education is more than that. And for a child to love school, you have to press them to be reporting to school the first day. By the way, I'm a parent. I've even been in charge of my nieces, my nephews. I was in charge of even an orphan who went through school in my house. And I made sure that they go to school the first day. Even if I don't have fee, they have to go. Then they'll be sent back for fee, then I'll look for it. Or I'll even talk to the school and tell them I'm doing payment next week. My own son has been in school and no single day did I want him in the house once schools are open. Even at school, I'm not a class teacher currently, but I used to be a class teacher and I never wanted students to report to school late. Why? When students remain at school, when others are at, students remain at home, whereas others are at school. You know, they feel more comfortable home because there is good food. They sleep when they want. In some houses, they watch until wee hours. They move freely. They play a lot. Their mothers do everything for them. In school, these kids are supposed to be the ones cleaning the places they sleep. They are supposed to wash their own clothes. They are supposed to study. The routine at school is different because it's learning, preps. There is games, a little bit food. And the food right there, it's conditioned in a manner that most schools cook ugali and sukuma wiki or cabbage. One day they might be served ugali and maybe beef. But sometimes they eat the mixture of beans and, maize. And that is the routine of the school. And again, schools apply, rules apply. If you break a rule, you would be in for punishment, or maybe you'll be just, a teacher will be after you, whether verbally or whatever way they'll have to deal with you. And in school, if you go to an extra mile, they might also call your parent and warn you. Such things. So most students don't like school, actually. Unless you have a child who understands the career they want in life and they know that they can only accomplish their career through school, that is when that child will study so hard so that in future they have the best life possible. And most of these kids do well. They are the ones who now become doctors, engineers, those kind of professions that are very hard to get. I'm not saying that if you are a teacher or whoever, you never worked hard, but I'm just trying to say it because in my family, I have people who are engineers, I have people who are doctors, I have lawyers. Some of us were teachers because we went to day schools. We struggled a lot to just get even a B+ and go to university, study through job, and get our jobs. But let me assure you, kids who love school are very few. Very few. So when Marww agrees with Daniel that these boys have to continue sitting at home, today is Monday. Tomorrow they should be opening, but they'll be waiting for a party. Guys, what is this? He is actually allowing MOSEGESO and Brian to sit at home so that they can go celebrate with them in a party. I don't know, the party that does not have Rosho around. I don't know. I'll be watching to know what is going on in that party. So Marww is having a party and he has promised, he has told Daniel, make sure you come with these people. If there's any money that will be sent for them, then they'll get it if they come. If they don't, then they forget about their money, I'll get it. And I'm like, oh my God. So you're encouraging these students to be absent just because of the few collections. Why not just let them go to school? Then you can actually bring them their gifts. The school is not very far, right? And Daniel, I don't know, Daniel never completed school. He's doing well. I can say he's done a house, which most of us have not yet done. But what is this? Why would you cancel somebody going to school tomorrow, Tuesday, up to another Monday, a whole week? Schools which are serious, by the way, the third day of openings, people start reading. And so in some schools, even you do the opening exam before you proceed. But now that it's a new year, they might just go on and start learning. And even during that time, it's good for students to settle psychologically, acquaint with the class, classmates, also pick the right place of sitting. Anyway, it is what it is. So let's get to see from the video I watched. Let's try to see what is happening. Of course, Marww did that live stream. I am going to that one particularly. Where is this? It was done just a few hours ago. Yeah, this one.
Hello, how are you?
Hey there, long time no see. Good morning, kiddo. You look happy today. What is that day? 8th, Thursday. We have a big party. And somebody said I have to invite you and also invite you. Yes, even if they sent small token for you guys. So if you miss, that day I'll eat your money at least.
When is that day?
Thursday.
Next this
week. Tomorrow is Monday, and then yeah. I don't know if they would have gone to school if
maybe they can go. When do you think they should go to school?
Next Monday.
Listen to that. When do you think they should go to school? Is it us parents that decide when our children should go to school, or is it the school? He was supposed to ask when are schools opening in their schools. And in fact, any serious person knows when schools are opening. You don't have to ask anybody. Most schools are opening today, which is Monday. Others are opening tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So why would you ask somebody, when do you think they should go? It's like an option. There is an alternative. Okay? So listen to that conversation, guys.
It's Monday. Why?
Because
Yeah.
they're not opening tomorrow.
Okay.
So let me tell you, let me check the calendar. Tuesday. So Tuesday.
Listen to that. They should not go. So imagine he asks, when are they going to school? The boy says, next Monday. And he doesn't ask why. He goes ahead and says, okay. The boy says, because tomorrow they are not opening. I'm like, okay, so if they are not opening tomorrow, you mean they are opening on Monday? And now listen to the reason he gave. And Marww is just comfortable with that.
You know, people, the student will not come exactly
The same day, that especially boarding school.
Yeah. So,
So you want them to go next Monday?
next Monday.
Higher. That is okay. So you guys, they will come for the party.
You want them to go on Monday? Yes, okay. That's okay. So you people will come for the party. Now, guys, Marww calls people greedy, but he is also very manipulative. He understands that people will want to watch that video because of MOSEGESO and Brian, and we will have an opportunity to ask people to assist. Guys, we don't hate when he asks for people to assist. But then taking an advantage of these kids who are supposed to be in school and not actually encouraging them to go early and report just because there is a party, and he wants to make sure that these boys are there so that he can prolong the story of theft up to transformation and up to assistance of academics by making sure they are in his video. I don't like it. That is where now my line and Marww are drawn. And some people will say, so what do you have? I have some things that I've acquired legally and I don't take advantage of anybody. So what? Okay. So let's listen again to more, because there is more that came up here.
On Thursday. Mtakuja sherehe Brian smiling. Big party. Haya, tell me about their school fees and everything.
So,
Yes.
you know, like, which grade were you? 6. He was in grade 6, now he's going to grade 7.
Okay.
Really?
Junior secondary. I'm going to 6. Oh, you're going to 6 now.
Oh, you're going to 6.
Yeah, so like,
And MOSEGESO? 6.
them. So by now they're going to be candidates.
Okay.
Because next year they're joining the junior secondary.
The next year, 2027, junior secondary. But this year, they are going to do a national exam that will allow them now to join secondary. And secondary, they go different school or the same school?
Same school.
Okay.
So now they reach at
Now, guys, I'm surprised that Marww does not know that in Kenya, CBE allows students to actually study from, of course, the lower level, it's P1, P2. Then you go to grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. At grade 4, there is some exam that is done internally. Then grade 5, grade 6, they do now a national exam, KJSEA. Then they go after grade 6, they go grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. They do another exam, national exam, that will allow them to go to grade 10. Okay, an equivalent of Form 2. And then they are supposed to study for 3 years, grade 10, 11, 12, and they'll be done. I'm surprised. Marww doesn't, I don't know whether it's pretense, because he's not that blank, is he? He isn't. So he's asking questions here, maybe just to prolong the video. And of course, this boy is answering. But then, I'm just worried. Why would this MOSEGESO and Brian be allowed to sit at home a whole week? As a teacher, I understand. When a student is absent even for 2 days after opening, schools will be progressing. They'll not stop to learn because you are away. Who says that because you are in boarding school, students are arriving today, you arrive 4 days later? because all students will not arrive the same day. My goodness, this is an ideology of people who have not gone to school. But if you have really gone to school, you should think otherwise. Now, will you come after me and challenge me over this? You won't. And even if you come, you will be just shaming yourself, because the reality is none of us wants their kids to delay at home when it's opening. You know, kids understand things in different ways. And when the teacher is delivering content in class, students should be there to copy notes themselves, to listen to what is happening themselves, to have hands-on themselves. In fact, CBE is about hands-on. It's student best. So if a student is not there, is the teacher the one learning? Oh my God. Anyway, my people, the Bible says, my people are lost for lack of knowledge. I hope it is not lack of knowledge here. It's just a mere manipulation and taking advantage, because they know with the presence of the two kids, you can easily beg and people will bring. Then you can actually take over, spill over benefits or something. It is what it is. Why not? Professional beggars have their way of manipulation, and we know it. Now let's get back and listen to something else.
School is where now they will go to the
Form 2, I'm told the other school is Form 2.
yeah, Form 2.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I haven't speak to brand sponsor,
Okay.
but
Directly talk to those people and tell them, hey, me, I'm broke, give me some money. But I'm told if I plan 3 at most.
My name is Hannah. I am 30 years old and I've lost 38 kilograms in 8 months.
Worst case scenario, let's say if we put tiles and all those things. Even I would prefer Priska Sagati doing.
All right, guys. So, Marww in this video came out to clear some beef. For the last, I don't know, 1 week or 2, people are battling around the story of land and talking about betrayals, talking about Mayugno, talking about NICO BUDA, talking about left and right. And finally, they came to realize NICO BUDA had bought land that DEE MWANGO had focused to buy. And indeed, Marww has come out to reveal this. So sometimes when reactors come up with information, whether you are a positive reactor, just shut up. If you are not sure about the story, shut up and wait until things will calm down and you will understand the tingo. Do you know that tingo has come out very clear in Marww's video? Marww came up to say that the land that the sister wanted to buy was bought by NICO BUDA, and therefore that is where they crossed the lines. Okay, it is okay to be human and feel a bit unhappy, but how would you cross the lines with somebody and feel that they are so bad just because they bought land? Everybody would admire some land somewhere. If you've seen potential land somewhere and you are not ready to buy. After all, DEE MWANGO is not ready to buy land. She is buying a wedding. She's buying a husband, Piotr. She's buying a ticket to Poland. She's buying her way to Poland. So why would you actually block people from buying land just because your sister had eyed it? When you eye somebody, let's say even you have eyed a girlfriend or boyfriend and somebody picks them, would you blame them? I don't think so. You don't have to blame them, because all of you are in the market. And when things are still in the market, anybody is free to pick them. Please. So I don't understand this attitude Marww is trying to exhibit, trying to actually fence a border like the elephant does, or buffaloes or whatever, just because he feels like he's a popular person in this place. Nyabohanse, as well as the sister, they should be the ones to have the right to buy land and not other people. I don't understand that kind of enmity. No wonder people used to say Marww is envious, and his people would say he's clean heart. Which person with clean heart would feel so bad and even begin to spit, venom on their own platform just because somebody else bought land that they were eyeing? When you are eyeing, you have not yet acquired it, so it is not yours. Somebody else is free to buy it, right? Yeah, so let's see. Let's hear what he said here, because he said a lot of things. I was like, Marww, relax. You already have bought enough land. Your sister can also go buy elsewhere, because after all, she's going to be a citizen of Poland. She can buy land in Poland and buy another one in Kenya. Why should she be focused just on the neighborhood of Nyabohanse? After all, you said that she said herself that the land she bought and started constructing the villa in Nyabohanse was intended to have her at least around her family, and it is one of the homes because we expect her to have another land, maybe in Mombasa, as she had promised, another one in Nairobi, possibly. You know, that's what it means by spreading your wings. You don't have to spread your wings only in one place. All right, let's go on and listen to this. Guys, continue subscribing to the channel. So guys, I don't see a problem with the NICO BUDA buying the land, but listen to what Marww is saying and tell me whether he's not dark-hearted. Dark-hearted because, okay, you will feel bad naturally as a person if somebody else bought what you were to buy. But then why should you actually make it now officially an enemy or a war? Listen to this.
And I've told you I've had an incident, me and NICO BUDA, where NICO BUDA secretly went and bought land. That thing has actually pained me, and I have to share with you guys. Secretly bought land that my sister was supposed to buy. And they made it very difficult for my sister to get that land. That even the owner of the land became an...
What is happening again? Anyway, we'll be getting to the story. But you can see from the man, the way he's talking, he's saying he's paid a lot. You know, it cost a lot. But how did it cost it? Of course, it cost because their own dramas. And when people started talking about it again, hey, the positive reactors will shock us. Huh? The positive reactors, hello, how are you? When they began to unravel this story, do you know what people said?
NICO BUDA, where NICO BUDA secretly went and bought land. That thing has actually pained me, and I have to share with you guys. Secretly bought land that my sister was supposed to buy. And they made it very difficult for my sister to get that land. That even the owner of the land became an enemy to our family. That he had to fight him and Uncle Mo, and then the police were involved, people were arrested. And then we came later to discover that this guy, NICO BUDA, had no. I don't want to deal with that guy. My heart, my blood, my everything has said no.
Now listen, Marww never likes doing the right thing. He has come up to NICO BUDA's place and now he's making the video from there. Why did he just decide to come to this place and make a video from there? You know? I don't know. I just don't know. Because sometimes for me, if I don't just like you, I distance myself from you totally. But then, he is right there talking about it. NICO BUDA, you can see he's right at the back. Why did he come to this place and begin making a video from there, guys? So, all of you try to say Marww is clean heart. Which clean heart does he have? Clean-hearted people forgive easily. I can't lie to myself that I'm clean-hearted. So, stop lying to us. Marww is just a human being like every other person, but he has his dark ends. And these are the things we talk about because, of course, being a popular figure. Just like I talk about politicians, Ruto, you know, Sifuna, Babu, Alai, and all those people. These people also deserve to be talked about because they represent the world. Okay? So when we talk about them, don't tell us we shouldn't. We will continue talking about them, and you can do what you wish to do. But the reality is that when I heard that, and then at the same time now I heard him talking to this boy, encouraging the boy to buy the land from the uncle as a way to set him off. And then he just commented again and said, how can you feel if you have decided to buy this land like we've shared here and then you find somebody has bought it? I want us to get there.
An enemy to our family. That he had to fight him and Uncle Mo, and then the police were involved, people were arrested. And then we came later to discover that this guy, NICO BUDA, had no. I don't want to deal with that guy. my heart, my blood, my everything has said no. He shoots. And even if you are a YouTuber and I see you working with NICO BUDA, that is it. I will say goodbye to you from today. Because now we've reached a stage where people are complaining they sent money. Money was not received. Money was not, now I'm not compromising my 10 years of YouTube because of greediness. That one I've refused. Odi.
Okay. So competition in the house. What I know, Marww also keeps receiving people's money and he doesn't deliver the entire money. Those who have been on the streets for a long time can tell you. I've not been here for too long, but what I understand from even those positive reactors, some of them, they know it secretly. Only that they don't want to admit it. Hey, my goodness. Yeah? They don't want to admit it. When you come to these other people who are called naysayers, they always say the truth. Marww has been receiving people's money, has not given them entirely. And some people keep saying, remove the receipts. It's a way of actually gagging people. You want gaggers. There are situations whereby people are not very sure about the money which was sent, and Marww gives a bit and forgets about the rest, or he has to charge some fees, talk about receipts, confuse people here and there. And it just goes by. So only because he's a great YouTuber, that is why he survives. But when small YouTubers try the same, of course, they'll be sagging under the net of it. Of course, I don't encourage that kind of behavior. It's negative. But it is what it is. Yeah? Send a thief to catch a thief. So, Marww went to the site of Daniel and saw the construction, the housing, the room that was done. And there was a statement he did just when he was leaving that house. The statement he said when leaving that house is what attracted me towards this one. I don't know. When they were leaving, and Daniel showed the boundary that the uncle has made for him so that he doesn't have to skip, I don't know where. Let me see. So he told him to buy that place so that he can settle here.
Finish my videos today.
Yeah, this one is good, even it's beyond you doing a video with you.
Also visited me.
Yeah.
Just that I'm passing through, like,
What is going?
give my uncle.
Your uncle has fenced. I told you already.
I'm not allowed to step there.
You're not allowed.
When I do a mistake,
Hey.
I misgave myself.
And even that motorbike now is a problem.
No,
Hey.
just you see that stick.
Yeah.
That is the end of me.
Where? I see people coming here. Maybe they're coming to pray for you.
Now I use whisper flow. I just think out loud and it creates perfect.
You saw that, right? I want you to hear the advice, Marww. So Marww gave an advice to this young boy. What he should do to tame the uncle.
My church member.
Wait. So here you're not supposed to step.
Yeah, this one here. This is like from here up that other side.
But he gave you the road.
Yeah, the road. I'm not quite sure. You remember the time we gave him money?
Yeah, 4,000.
Yeah,
But
so
that was to build.
He said that one was for that other season.
You know what?
The next season is coming. So that's why you can see all of these things. These like
You know, I've already told you. Look for money.
yeah.
You buy this land. If possible, buy all the way down. Imagine I tell you like this in the video and tomorrow you come and get Marw's friend has come and bought this land. How would you feel?
That one you want to kill me.
Hey, those are people who want to
Because
feel.
it's the way that I'm passing.
Hey, Jermaine. Now, all you can start with this small piece
Yeah.
up to where the maize has reached. They tell him,
Also, you know,
yeah,
the way that I came with,
Yeah.
that is our main road. It usually goes up to the river
yeah.
and up there.
Okay, so Marww advises his boy, tame these people, buy that piece of land, and then you'll put them away. Okay, so you can actually understand the tactics through which Marww survives. And when you talk about them, people are like, no. There is no folly game. There is no wheat. Wheat. There is no canny. There is. This man has survived through sly games. And whether we like it or not, that is it. So I hope I've actually covered what I was supposed to talk about in this. But let's go to the wedding. Before I just finish, there is the wedding part. You saw our sister announcing the wedding. We have no issues. In fact, she's aging. She's supposed to be married and get out of shelf. Okay? She's supposed to. We are not forcing her. She's choosing for herself. Of course, people choose for themselves. Then they meet what they meet. So what? So when we talk about these people, like, hi, people are envious. They are burning. They are choking. Choking with what? We are just analyzing. Hey, so the lady came out to show us documents. I was like, she is showing at the same time she's not showing. She's reserving some information. I'm like, if I really want to come out online and show people my birth certificate, my marriage certificate, my wedding documents, why not just show them? Because we have decided. Who asked for them anyway? Who asked for them? Anyway, let's look for this.
Hey guys. Guys, come along with me. I wanna be watching these videos like electronically without visiting the office for some applications. Maybe you want a driving license, you could actually apply from there, and many other things. For my fellow Kenyans, you know it. Maybe if you're not a Kenyan, you're a Tanzanian, I think you also have something close. This is my original birth certificate. You need it. This is very, very, very original. Okay? So you need this, and I'm having it. Apart from just having it, it needs to be certified. That it's original, it's legit. So you need certification of that. And also, apart from that certification of the birth certificate, what's happening? You it's online, and actually during the application of this, they put it on the notice to say so and so is getting married. Like DEE MWANGO wants to get married to Piotr, and if you have it, this is how it looks actually. You see, no impediment to marriage. So to the intended marriage of the applicant marriages. I think many people who have been married, you know how this certificate looks. Maybe even the same person did ours, did yours, and then the signature, and then that's all. So this form of no impediment is the most crucial one, because they have to make sure you've not been married before. And if at all you have been married before, you have to have the divorce certificate. Actually, it's even a longer process, but it's possible. So even if you are divorced, you can still get it, because it's your right to get it. But yeah, you have to go through, yes, you are divorced, here are the paperwork, everything is legit. But if it's your first time, I think it's less complicated. So you really, if you are looking for that certificate, still you can be given. So this was verification of affairs.
So guys, our sister is finally getting to marry Piotr, okay? Of course, we know in the entire game she's marrying Piotr for convenience, and she said it clearly. She wants him for herself, not for us. Of course, who would want Piotr for us? We are just following their script and commenting based on the dramas they present here. So, happy wedding! As you marry Piotr, may you take care of him, all right? Yeah, so no worries. We have no problem with her. But finally, she says that the civil wedding will be announced very soon. It's happening in few days. That's what she said in this video. Let me just say it to see the part.
So this is
Let me check the part.
anymore, and I will actually learn how to do it. So special thanks to my friend Black Forest Princess for doing my hair. This hair is so special because it looks so beautiful, and for this day, it's such a special day because it's a wedding just like any other. So we have different types of marriages. We have the civil marriage, we have the traditional marriage, and we have the religion, right? Wedding.
Religion.
So for us right now, our number one is civil wedding, which actually to me means everything. You know, to me that really means everything because it's official. It's official. It's not something that it's beating around the bush. And I love the fact that here in Poland, they are so strict. That's the only relationship they actually consider as a legit one. There's nothing like boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, the rules concerning marriage is strict. Even the fact that you can't marry a second wife, you know, unless you divorce the first one, then you can have a second one. But having two in one, here they're very, very strict, which I like. You know, for me, I like that, you know. So that's all for now. I'll keep sharing with you guys much more. And I've said in the next video, I will share with you my family's reaction, knowing that now I'm engaged, I'm getting married.
Okay, she is in airs. Why not? She is finally getting married. Or is she marrying Piotr? And her family reaction. Of course, she said she's not doing it for her family. So what expectation does she have of the reaction of the family? And of course, they'll just say, good for you, and attend the wedding, and the things are done. That is it, okay? So you saw her excited about the rule of not marrying another wife until you divorce one. My dear, just pray that Piotr actually wills to stay with you forever, because once someone separates with you, even if they don't do it officially, you wouldn't want to continue staying with them. If emotions get to a way and someone does not want to be with you anymore, it doesn't matter. Whether they'll officially announce it or not, it breaks the heart that you'll continue to stay with someone if they don't want you or you don't want them anymore. That's what happens with marriages. Just stay knowing that love is something that can go on. Unless you keep rejuvenating it, it can be lost totally at some point. And you wouldn't want this person anymore, they wouldn't want you anymore, or situations. It is about situationship. So, good for you. Why not? We'll be attending the wedding very soon, and we'll be very much careful, watching every emotion, every move. Why not? So bye-bye for now. Let's go to our political reaction.